Good afternoon, guys. It's 4:13 p.m. Today is what? Tuesday. So today we will know more about. So there are a lot of actually Fed speaker talking today. Okay. So today we will know more about whether NFP up move is legit or fake, or was actually. So whatever happened on Friday, right? That up move is still bugging me, So and I still cannot justify whether it was a right move or fake move. Okay, so that's why I'm being keeping Monday, Tuesday, today also neutral days. So before we trust the buyers, right? So for now, to me, sellers are active. Okay, until buyers really proves it. So we will stay neutral today because of that. Basically, as long as price is above backup buyers area in both NQ and ES, we will stay neutral with slight bullish flavor. See, so I'm now twisting it little bit, my statement here, right? So above backup buyers area, at least everybody knows, right, that above backup buyers area, above certain levels buyers have a control, right? But overall we still sellers are in control. So for intraday we can say, okay, backup buyers is our line in sand above buyers, and since overall sellers are in control, that's why it came, the neutral word comes in, so neutral bullish flavor. Below those areas, neutral bearish flavor. Okay, if price goes to backup sellers or preferred sellers or aggressive sellers, we can short because of neutrality, but you have to wait for setup. If there is no setup, you let it go. Instead, if that area is broken, you can use that as a support to go long. See, back above those areas, you can look for long right there at pullback. Now it is all about levels now. Break below preferred buyers area, first warning for buyers. Break below backup, second warning for buyers, right? So now dream number 197 to 18, right? So let's watch here. Dotted lines, dream number, right? Okay, now the preferred buyers, aggressive sellers, preferred sellers, right? So, and this is a backup sellers area right there. Okay, so see how price moves from one level, another, third one, this one, right? See nicely how it moves. So now let's see here, right of the open, above backup buyers area, right? So backup buyers area is way below this, so at least we know buyers are in control, neutral bullish environment for day trading, right? Now of the open, NQ open around 200 or so, okay, ES open around 74 or so, so it was a gap up with 80 plus 900, so it was a strong bullish disconnect in at work. That means when it opened, it gapped up, right? So there was no bullish disconnect per se, but when price fills the gap, at that time, if AD is super positive or positive, it's called bullish disconnect, right? So you have to give some room here. So the moment price open, it opened like maybe 4 or 5 points above Friday's close, gap up by 5 points. So AD should not be plus 900. It should be like plus 200 or maybe something like that. Plus 900, that suggests strong bullishness. So you can technically go long because we are neutral bullish, right? But I don't want to take it because we are waiting for tomorrow's news. Some war with Israel, war stuff is going on, blah blah blah, right? But at least I was aware that there is a buyers here, so this would be the long here, not here, but when. Okay, so since I didn't take it, right, but there was a long setup, it's a different arrow. Okay, so of the open, so then it went down, and then it went up, right? NQ I took a short at dream number. Okay, which is like that, because to me, this area was a resistance. See, price couldn't even get there, so it may get there after open, but after at open, see this downtrending move, right? See how it sliced through the dream number here, then this one, right? So on the way up, this area, and there is a balance also, may act as a resistance temporarily, so that is what I played here, from there to here, right? And then at 201 also I added one more contract, basically half here, and then it touched here. I was looking for this area somewhere here, so I can bail out, but damn thing was holding this 181, which we discussed the different scenarios around 181, how I want to see the price for both buyers and sellers, But anyway, long story short, that 181 line, it was holding. That was our level 2, so it was holding here, and that was around 938. Now if you look at 938, ES was making a new low, while NQ, sorry, what was the time? 942, or 941, ES was making a new low, while NQ was not making new low. See that here? Divergence, pure divergence. ES is now almost at the gap fill. AD is plus 1000. Strong bullish disconnect, divergence, bias. So that's where you should go long if you're looking for long. That's a long setup. Okay, I was waiting. I didn't want to do it until NQ goes through the dream number. So here NQ went through the dream number, then it pulled back. See, notice here it pulled back right into dream number, and then it held it, right? Now then it bounced again above dream number. See, now due to this morning chop, you have to be very careful, because price can chop around, and instead of breakout it can break down too, right? So because anyway I was thinking it may come down here, so that's why I didn't initiate any calls or any trades after this short, but I was thinking that now, the more it goes up here, right, buyers are in control, because now internals are with them. Look at the momentum here, see that? So when it went down here, right, I was watching. See, I was not expecting one price to come down here, okay, to begin with. When it jumped here, I was just looking to see if it paused here and ping pong, I can go long, but that did not happen. It went down straight to dream number. Here it held it, then another push higher. See, at this time, same scenario which I was looking for here, pause, I looked at it. I was also looking the same thing again here, right there. See, there is a pause here, you can see only tails right here. So at 219 or 218 I said go long here. In Discord I said now it's time to go long right here. So at the same time, ES was around this area somewhere 77, or so, right? So here you can go long both. Now you look for higher up target. So ES was long here, right? Now the question was, man, there is a Globex high and low on Globex high on top of it, which is an aggressive sellers area, right? Going long at 77, it's a risk, correct? Yes, but then look at NQ, how far it is from its Globex high. Sizable point, right? So if NQ goes there, most likely yes, will reach at least the upper boundary, right? 77 to 83, 6 points, right? And so what if NQ goes through it? Because now by the time NQ gets there, it's a breakout of this balance, and if internals are good by the time, which there was, right, it was, look, momentum, it can go through it, so that's the whole idea. And aggressive sellers areas are this, right here. So once you go long here, right, at this time, what is it, 10 here, you can take profit. At the same time, wherever ES at that time, ES was right here, 87, right? So here you can bail out ES as well, along with NQ. That is what I said in this call. I took the profit there. My long was here, I took the profit there. My day was over here. Okay, I was done trading. That is all I do every day, few points and I'm done. Now, even though there is a trend day possibility, I am done. Okay, because I don't look for trend day every day, right? Every day I do this trading, so my method is same every day. Small point, few points, sorry, regardless whether there is a trend day or not, I don't care. So here, bail out, right? Then here I said, so by the time I was watching price, by 10 o'clock, if you look at this momentum, it was way higher. AD was trending higher, strong bullish disconnect. Everything was pointing for the trend day up situation today. Now, so here I said trend day up situation going on, and if that is the case, NQ will not go below 239. So watch 239 here. So, and ES I said 86 or so. So here NQ came down to 239. Here I said it came down to 239. We were watching it and price bumps like this. That was the confirmation that today is a trend day up. So at that point onwards, if someone wants to trade, I gave them a specific criteria, to look for. And don't worry about the price, just look for that particular criteria, and if price shows you that criteria, right, then you go long. That's it. Only at that place, whenever you see the criteria being happening, you go long. Otherwise you don't bother, right? So that thing happened around so it was a pulling back around 1050 or 1046 or somewhere around here, see, right here. So here there was a long based on that criteria I gave in Discord. In ES it was right around this area, this low right around here. Okay, now that was the second long, right? There was a third long also. I said there is a specific criteria, whichever you used here, you cannot use that criteria, but it has to be a new criteria. Whatever that new criteria I gave them, that criteria you have to use it. But before that, I also gave a statement at 11:20, right here, when price was here, right here. ES was around 14. And NQ was around 358. Okay, so hold on, let me show you. Okay, 10:38, right? So this is before even 11:20. I'll show you 11:20 in a minute. 10:38. So 10:38, I said 391, 432 max in NQ. Backup is 550. 4420 max. Backup is 4450. Right, so that was around 10:38 when price was right here, 391, right, max, and you can see it didn't even go touch there, it went close to it. NQ's ES was 20, right, it didn't even touch there, but it came down like this. Okay, now you should have a question in your mind, right? So because when price was here, I said 391, which is price was at 300, and I say 391, which is only 100 point, and it was at 10:30, and there was 6 hours left to trade even, right, remaining during the day. If it is a trend day up, do you think price will only move 100 point? Because by the time it already moved up 130 point or so. 6 hours, next 6 hours on a trend day up situation, is it going to move only 100 point? Ideally no. You should have that question in your mind, right? But the levels were like that. That's why I had no choice, but I gave this first level. And as a backup, since it is indeed a trend day, it can go up to 550, you know. So now we are watching here at this point at 11:20, you know. So let me see, where is it? 11:20. Hold on, I'm looking for. Okay. See here, 11:20, which is this time. Response time for sellers nearby for the next few minutes. This is the next few minutes. See? So the rest of the day. So because if there is a response from here in few minutes, then what to look for, right? Like, how do we know that response is going to be big one, which I don't want to see it because it's a 10-day up situation. That means I want to see come up with a buyer's line in sand, and which they need to hold it. If they don't hold it, then price is going to flush down, and it's a trend day reversal possibility, you know. So 356, 330 or 356, 343, and ES 4405, 4414, right? So this box, that's the line in sand. This box, sorry, this 14 line in sand, and second line in sand was 05, right? So now you watch after that line in sand, right, which I gave it at around 12:55, right? So which is, look at when I did it, when I gave it, right? See, I didn't give that line in sand here. After this I didn't give it, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. But when I see prices responding these levels, okay, but it is not able to push higher further, and still there is almost like 4 hours left and is struggling here, something is up. That means you have to come up with line in sand. If it breaks it, whatever is going on, whichever side people are staging their orders, is going to trigger. That means it can go down or up. Okay, so that's where right around here 12:55, which is right when price was here, I said draw this box. Basically, you know, this is the line in sand. See here, because I sensed something here, you know, right here, the way it was doing these things. ES, same thing, you know. So 12:55, ES was right around here. Okay, because ES was in backup sellers area. You know, usually, you know, backup sellers area holds it very well. You know, that's a max. And anyway, 14 was, you know, that 20 area was the max anyway. And now 14 is a line in sand. So if price goes below 14, there is a risk for buyers. If it goes above 20, it's gonna go to 50. You know, simple. So now look one more thing also. Notice one thing. 11:20, where I said that, you know, sellers are nearby, right? Response time. Look at the high, 12:50. Now here, look at the high. Oops. $357, right? So that is the line you want to observe, and you can see it pretty much that line was holding. See here also, this was the line, right? It was holding here. See that? Now when I said at 12:55, right, this is a line in sand, and 14 is the level, which is pretty much this line, right? Look here, right after I said that, within 6 minutes, now you can see there is a flush down right at 102, and see there is a breakdown right now. Don't get excited too much. See, the real trick is here. Once it breaks down, happen, right? Now you know something is up. Ideally, on a trend day up situation, this breakdown wouldn't happen. Okay, now watch. So you have to try right here. The moment you see the next candle, you got lucky. You try here. Stop right above around this area somewhere, and you try it. Then NQ, let's see if you get the trade out of it. See, 1 minute you will get the trade out of it. 2 minutes it will not show you. So 102, right? Same situation, same pop back up. See here, right there. Now ES, you target what? 05, right? That's the minimum target because that's the line in sand, minimum, right? And if it goes through it, at least you know it's going to come back here, which is our area, this area, right? So, and NQ, if it goes through 330, that was the last line, right? If it goes through it, where does it go? VWAPs, at least bare minimum, right? Or better is this levels, which is also our aggressive sellers area here, or this area. Yellow line is the exchange area, it may usually yellow line attracts the price, and you can see it right there, right? So here, either here or here, you can bail out. So that was the trade, right? Now what? Now what do you think? See, I'm going to hide the price. Now what do you think? Let's say you took a profit here. See, you have to take a profit, right? Because doesn't mean when I said it could be a reversal of the trend day, you have to take a profit, because price being price, it's a fractal. It can move up and down, maybe till 3 o'clock, and then it goes down, So when given a opportunity, if you see within like 2 minutes, if price drops 10-15 points, take your profit and run, and then wait. So, and wait means you don't do anything after that. Don't get inside, because now you lose the location advantage. What if price bounce another next 2 minutes, it bounce up all the way up to here, right? So there is no guarantee. That's why you can neither short neither long after this point onwards, because it brought volatility. When volatility is high, right, your stop loss has to be very high. So it is not a good environment to day trade at that point, so you just watch. So after this point onwards, you watch, and you can see the result now. It's better to watch than trade this garbage. See, nothing, right? So that is the exact same thing. I put it in Discord. So hold on, let me show you. There are some other stuff which I don't want to show you, but it says best thing to do during this time is stop trading. Why? Because volatility goes high, stop loss placement needs to be larger, and it becomes gambling at that point. That's a statement I put it in Discord at that point, So there is no trading. You basically lock in your profit and sit on it. That's it. Wait for tomorrow. Okay, and that be all for today.